the City Centre Airport permanently closes down, meaning the race was on to save a piece of Alberta aviation history.
They gave volunteers very little time to fix up an old 737. If they missed the deadline, the museum exhibit would have to be destroyed. Fletcher Kent has more.
Stress is a four-letter word.
It's the final stretch. Volunteers have worked relentlessly for months and recently slept rarely. With just a few hours to go before the City Centre Airport permanently closes, stress grows.
Right now it's intense. We're very close to getting the airplane out.
The airplane is a 34-year-old Boeing 737. For the last 8 years, it has been parked at the Alberta Aviation Museum as an exhibit. In July, the museum learned its new property lines meant the plane would no longer fit. It could move to Villeneuve, but flying a museum isn't easy, especially with hard deadlines.
So we had to meet all the requirements that are normally done in 6 to 8 months in 3.5.
With less than a day to spare, volunteers finished the final checks on the old PWA plane, hauling it for the last time out of a hangar that, interestingly, used to belong to PWA. One time volunteers meet with mixed emotions. This plane is tied closely to the airport.
We've saved the aircraft, that's a good feeling, but at the same time we know we're leaving a home that we've all gotten to know very well over the years.
With that, the plane smoothly taxis away. Across the airport, others watch, ready to say goodbye to the plane, but perhaps more, to say goodbye to the airport.
It's another link to the past that's been done away with. So yeah, it's sad.
Piece of history, we're closing the airport. It's a sad day really when you think about the history.
With so many watching after months of hard work, this beloved plane starts what's likely its final flight. No passengers were allowed on board, but this flight carries a lot, more than a century of memories of the airport it used to call home.
We're getting it out so we can keep telling that story. We can keep using it as an educational tool. We can keep showing how Alberta got into the jet age.
Fletcher Kent, Global News.
And after months of hard work getting the plane airborne, the flight lasted exactly 13 minutes. The 737 touched down at the Villeneuve Airport. It'll remain there as a centerpiece exhibit of a new aviation museum that celebrates flight in northern Alberta. If you want to watch the entire flight from the vantage of our Global One helicopter camera, we have the raw video posted on our website.
Oh, so neat that we were able to capture that.
Yeah, isn't it a unique view? I'd love to talk to those pilots. I wonder what that felt like. Flying
Yeah,
a
a little
relic.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
For sure. I would have been a bit nervous.
Yeah, exactly. But it was such a nice day,
It was a good
beautiful
day.
sky.
Yeah, good day for
and
flying.
then now I guess we have a storm watch.
We do. We have